Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The LSU Tigers offense will have the football first. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Anger. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earn that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
And the defender just... handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Let's send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Heard you.
Looking downfield, it's Anger. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This offense came out
back, baby D.
red hot. The opening drive of the game, they get it all the way down close inside the opponent's goal line. And on 2nd down now, you're going the wrong way. Not good enough up front protecting the quarterback. It's a huge loss. Now setting up 3rd and long, and that's a play the defense just had to have.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the right. Defense knocks him down immediately.
Appreciate it.
it now. They're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Put it in the window for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Illinois' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this. He has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Flood. It's complete on the right side. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job. The pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Off the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Got some room to run. At the 30. Inside. Touchdown, Illinois. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Man, linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Anger. The quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. first and 10 inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Anger. The sure hands. It's Parker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this fourth down manageable.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Throws to the back. Just a hair too much on it for this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He's sacked, and this defense comes up with a play to push them back.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Puts him in the spin cycle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that is a
Play, man.
version on third and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, first and goal.
with the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Anger. Wide out trying to get it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical. 2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Might be looking to run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive back.
Knocked down in the backfield, and now bring up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Smashes through the tackle. This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the outside. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house him. Touchdown, LSU! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw, it's Flood. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. On target. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lindsey. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On his feet at the 40. He's up to 57 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is so close.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurdle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance, this dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it.
Turning it off! Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Anger. He'll take a shot. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy. Where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville. They're trailing by 14 to Notre Dame. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Wants to throw on first down.
Yeah.
And the quarterback will take a
Y'all walking back?
to the 36. The hurry up now. 2nd down, clock ticking.
All right.
Looking to throw.
All right.
It's front. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it up
They walking back. Oh, man. Man, school them. They walking back now, Dro.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming
Where-
ways to get this guy the football
Where
in
me,
the
Dro?
passing game. And defenses
Hey,
can't
Dro.
cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving
Hey,
touchdown
Dro.
on the season.
Where, bro? I said they on. They said they on their way back. She just called me.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Fires left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open route.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. LSU quick to the line. To the air, it's Anger. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. LSU with the first and 10 here. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab and then did the rest himself. Points on the board.
Trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the ground with the back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Power football with the run. And he's dragged down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Flood. Makes the catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out. 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a deep man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keeps slinging it. Fakes the grab on the left. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch.
See it.
Gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's first and goal at the 9. Dropping back, it's Flood. Fires into the end zone. Looking for the goal line.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. The give. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Barrels ahead. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. They'll call it a 9-yard loss. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch near the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field. The last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Back to throw, it's Flood. And the defense will corral the quarter.
That's crazy.
Down he goes at midfield. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Defense wants to bring the heat. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got his man downfield. And they're able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the...
It's picked up, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
And he can fill up the hand now with that play. Number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy that we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man, it's Anger. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires it. Got his man. At the 35, he's open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
You gotta love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
Yeah, y'all let it do.
No, we're at the doors now.
All right.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Anger. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking left. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense right? And stopping him short on 4th down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to run it. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Follow the blockers. The offensive line
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to throw. It's Flood. Snagged out of the air. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Good timing on the quick out. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ramirez. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Powers through. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Sends it back in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's Flood. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Picked up a few extra. Turbo. A play by this defense to get the football. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll run the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. He's loose. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the So locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his... The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And the returner is stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Fighting Illini with mere inches to gain on 3rd down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Illinois trying to move the chains on 3rd and inches. He'll sneak and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Looking to throw, it's Flood. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. These corners going to give them some space. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Illinois now faces facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's his 4th interception of the game. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. Taking it the other way.
Let me know
Nice
who's
pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think as a running back,
I'm
if you're
here,
this
Tom.
guy,
Please
you're
let me
looking
know
at
you're
your
ready.
chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling
Fine.
because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one. On that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
To throw, it's Anger. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
And the yards just continue to stack up for this dude. We've already talked about it. He made over 300, over 400. Now he's over 450 on the game. He has been on fire.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback extends the play. Slings it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man on the left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory.
And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team. Ball right back.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100+ yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast. Sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is working. That's why they built it.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just... To pile up.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Flood. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Going to swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.